Oh, to quote Mr. Jacob Murphy on Monday after the game, who'd have thought it? Who'd have thought it?
I got no words for it. Who'd have thought it?
Here we are, travelling down to London in the glorious sunshine this weekend on Bank Holiday Sunday to see off what has been the most incredible season I've probably ever experienced in my lifetime supporting this football club. And I'm so sad it's about to come to an end, but I'm also so happy and so excited to celebrate with the fans. Plenty beers, plenty going on, and we are currently sitting 27 points above the team we are playing, Chelsea, the mega rich Chelsea, with all the millions they've spent. And again, to quote Jacob Murphy, going there in the last game, if you'd said at the start of the season the two teams would be in these two
I got no words for it.
Who'd
Who'd
have
have
thought
thought
it? I'm not
it?
going to try and create that goofy Jacob Murphy face. Speechless. But hey, there is one more game to be played. There's still a little bit to play for. And let's go out on a high. It's the Chelsea match preview, Newcastle fans. So do us a favour, make sure you stick around one last time. Welcome back to Black and White Banter, you absolutely lovely, fucking lovely Newcastle fans. If you are new around here and you don't recognise this face, apologies for it. But if you do like this video, whack that subscribe. But most importantly, right now, give us a little like. That goes a very long way. It just makes the video editing worth it. Of course it does. And as I've just finished the intro with there, one last time. This is my last match preview of the 22-23 season. And before I get into the Chelsea match preview, I just want to say that if I look back to when I started doing these YouTube videos at the start of this season, it's been incredible. Subscribers has gone up, comments have gone up, the banter on the away days with the microphone talking to fans, pissed up on the bus. I'd like to hope that anyone who's watched my videos has kind of come. I've done 15 of 19 away games this season, plus the cup ones, plus the Carabao Cup ones all the way to that beautiful final, and Sheffield Wednesday in the cup as well, in the FA Cup when we got knocked out. I'd like to hope that anyone who's watched a lot of them gets a bit of an experience watching the videos, because I do go classic away day style, on the buses, into the pubs beforehand and then straight to the match. Normally a bit pissed up, which I always try and do my best with, but I'm there to enjoy myself first and foremost. And that is what I've tried to get a flavour for on my videos. I make content because I love doing it. Anyone who follows me across Facebook, Instagram, Twitter and TikTok knows I love making jokey content. I love making Newcastle fans laugh. I love playing with the heartstrings, so please get me on there if you don't already. But most importantly, I feel like I'm going to keep my opinions to myself a little bit with other Newcastle YouTubers. I feel like the Newcastle YouTube world is now turning into a churning out content on the daily basis to get clicks and to get money coming in from the revenues that you get from views. I don't really like where it's going. I'm going to be totally honest on that. I'm not going to be specific. I'm not going to sit here. It's not a slagging match. What I'll say for myself is, it's by a fan who's supported Newcastle all my life, and first and foremost, I do these videos for the crack. If someone responds with a comment and we interact and they say, great video, love your thoughts, that's amazing. My match vlogs, I like to prioritise me having a good time. I'm not going to leave the lads in the pub to go and interview a Chelsea fan, for example. I just like to take you on the ride with us. And I just feel like it's going in a bit of a direction now, because a lot of YouTubers know that Newcastle are going to get bigger as the years go on. They're trying to... I don't know. That's just my thoughts. I hope my content is a little bit different in that sense. I try to have a bit of a laugh, and people who know me across other socials know what my personality is like through Black and White Banter. I even sell merchandise now. I don't think anyone on YouTube is going to be interested in my merchandise, but people actually buy my hoodies. It's absolutely amazing. And there is one more match to go. I just wanted to say thank you every single person who comments, views, likes, just people who say hello to me when I'm out and about on the away days. It's just incredible, and I love making content. And I've got some exciting news that my Black and White Banter page has led to, which I'm going to talk about a little bit more next week. Life-changing news for me, and it's been crazy. So stick around for that one. God, that's the definition of a I'm massively a cock tease there, aren't I? But yeah, there is one more game to be played. Dan Burns summed it up and he said he loves the end of season, but he also feels sad because he knows things next season aren't going to be the same with regards to personnel. I know what he means, but in a different way. None of us want to get off this roller coaster. I keep saying on my videos, this has been a roller coaster. And look where we are. I am fortunate enough to be going down to Chelsea, and I have a match ticket. I know there's lots of Newcastle fans travelling down without. Fair play to you guys. I am going on the boats beforehand. We're going to be up and down the Thames with our sailor hats, drinking copious amounts of beer, dancing and just celebrating that Champions League. It's going to be amazing, so make sure you catch my vlog for that one. It'll be a little bit extra special in the glorious London sunshine on the boats. But there is one more game to be played, and I'm going to try and... I'm not going to reflect on the season too much right now. That's not what this video is about. We'll do that next week once we've got time to process it coming to an end. There's still a little bit to play for, and some Newcastle fans might disagree with me on that one. I absolutely hate Manchester United. We've taken that third spot now for quite a while. Yes, it's not in our hands, but if we can do our job at Chelsea on Sunday against a team which we'll talk about in a second, are pretty much on their holidays and basically shite. Man United have Fulham at home. Man United have a cup final the next week. They can either stay full strength to keep fresh for the cup final, or Ten Hag might make some changes. Fulham will want to finish what has been an amazing first season back in the Prem on a high. And, you know, they're going to play with that freedom going into that last game. So if Man United even drew and we matched, obviously we won, our goal difference is so much more superior to Man United. They can't make that up. It's really, really big. So we could still finish third, and wouldn't that be nice? And I know, of course, Champions League's amazing. If you told me at the start of the season we were going to finish 6th and 7th with a cup final, I would have still been fucking buzzing on this last match preview. But why not go after third? Why not be the third best team in England after the Arsenals and the Man Cities? And if we do our job, let's see what Man United can do. Let's see how bothered Ten Hag is about finishing third. Anything could happen on that last day. And I would love to see us win at Chelsea, a place that we have not been victorious at since Patrice Cisse scored. Unless I'm wrong on that, that's just off the top of my head. Since Patrice Cisse scored that fucking worldie with the outside of his right foot. I think Patrice Cisse lies in bed having wet dreams about how he even pulled that one off still to this day. So wouldn't that be nice to go down to the capital? Their fans are upset. Their fans are pissed off. Frank Lampard, strangest appointment in my opinion, short term I've ever heard of. I've never known a manager have 2 disastrous seasons in one season with Everton and Chelsea. Mad. Absolutely mad. They're on their holidays. Your Murdukes, your Sterlings, your Havertz, all them big time Charlies they have who can't play together as a team will already be mentally thinking about what pint they're going to have in the airport before the game. After the game, sorry. So we can go there and give these a good game now. That being said, I watched Eddie Howe's press conference. He talked quite a lot about next season. He's let the players go on the piss 2 days in a row this week, Tuesday and Wednesday. I'm led to believe they're in cosy doors through reliable sources, both nights. The less said about Kieran Trippier on Twitter, the better. I'm not going to get into that. We don't know what's true and what isn't. I hope Kieran Trippier hasn't been a naughty boy, but we'll see. But I got the feeling, and Eddie Howe's quite a thorough man with his training and whatnot. The fact he's let them go on the piss 2 days running. Then he's talked about Joe Linton not playing this one. Nick Pope, we know, is injured. He's had surgery on his hand. Willock's out for the season. Longstaff's just come back. Bruno's been carrying ankle injuries. I don't know how serious Eddie Howe's going to take this game. I don't. So I would maybe expect an experimental team there. But that being said, we don't necessarily have the luxury to go too experimental. Richie's out for the season. Lascelles has had an injury which I think is going to keep him out all season as well. So defensively we can't go too different. You've got your man Keoghs that can come in. I don't expect him to go with Ashby, the new right back. That would surprise me. That would be maybe a one step too far for this game. I don't know. Maybe come on as a sub. Matt Targett, I think this would be a great game for him to play. Maybe give Dan Burn a rest. And I would keep the 2 centre-backs the same. One more game for them too. They've been incredible all year. They're not going to kill themselves by playing once. But Eddie Howe did say after Sunday, the players are going straight off and doing their own thing. So some of our players, rightly so, after Champions League secured, might be in holiday mode. Dubai, Ibiza, Vegas, wherever some of the boys are going. Oh, it must be nice being a footballer, wasn't it, with all that money? Fucking hell, when the holidays come round. So they might be in holiday mode. So we're not going to expect the most fierce last game. Nothing to play for, really, apart from that third place for us, potentially. But it would be nice to go out on a high. And I wouldn't be surprised if he does bring Maximin in, Anthony Gordon in, Elliot Anderson maybe to play again, Matt Targett, Manquillo. It wouldn't be surprise me if some of these players played with a bit of a spring in the step. Go on, lads. Show me what you can do going into next season. Show me, in some cases, why I should offer you a contract or why I should not loan you out in case of like Elliot Anderson, for example. So that's quite exciting. We're going to see St. Maximin, who's had the injury, maybe come in. I'd love to see him come in. I think Bruno might play if he's not fully injured, because we don't have many players in that central area, that sort of sitting role with Joe Linton out, Willock out. Longstaff, again, I would maybe expect him just to give us some security in that midfield. We don't have a luxury of options there. And wouldn't it be nice to maybe see Anthony Gordon and Maximin on each wing? I don't expect him to go Callum Wilson and Isak. That would probably be silly, because Callum Wilson, you just never know, do you? Imagine Callum Wilson playing on Sunday and getting an injury. I know it's the summer pre-season, but he could get a really good pre-season under his belt, and he hasn't had any hamstring injuries, funnily enough, since Isak's come on the season. Anyone noticed that? No? Interesting, that, innit? So yeah, I would maybe go Isak for this one. Callum Wilson, impact substitution. Let him maybe get 20 goals, which we'd love to see him get. I wouldn't start Callum Wilson on Sunday. And yeah, you've got your Almirons. Murphy's missed a few. I think Eddie Howe's going to go experimental. So I would like to see Elliot Anderson play again. I'd like to see maybe Matt Targett, St. Maximin, Anthony Gordon, and then maybe give Callum Wilson a bit of a rest. That's what I would kind of go for. Obviously, let me know your thoughts in the comments on what team you'd go for. Chelsea, I don't think will go experimental. Lampard will want to go out. He loves Chelsea. He's a legend up there as a player. He's been fucking awful since he's come in. I don't fear these lot at all. They can't hit the barn door. Defensively, we've been sound all season. I would expect them to go full strength, because Lampard is at least going to want to sign out on some sort of positive result. So they're going to cause us problems. Chelsea, as much as the individual team, and I expect a lot bigger things from them next season, they've still got players that can hurt us. Sterling's pace. Havertz is a tricky player. I don't rate Murdoch, but he's quite new to the league. Conor Gallagher, just going to say, we've been linked with him. There's a player in there we saw at Palace. Currently, how he's played for Chelsea this season. I watched a YouTube video from a Newcastle fan saying that he's a great player and we should go for him. Not for me. Not for me. With the money we might have this summer, I don't know whether Conor Gallagher's the option. I think Conor Gallagher's getting in the England squad. Where's Mr. Joe Willock, if that's the case? Because he's been shite for Chelsea from what I've watched of them. But I know it's been a difficult season all round for them. So I don't fear Chelsea on Sunday. But I don't fear anything about this game, because I'm more bothered about just celebrating, clapping them players off the pitch one last time, having some pints with my fellow fans who I've fucking had the pleasure of going on so many away days on the bus with on Sunday, sinking some pints, getting some Jaeger bombs in, and just celebrating, taking it all in, dancing one more time on the boats, strolling into St. James's Park one last time, getting some pre-match predictions one last time. I cannot wait. Going on an away day with Champions League secured to Chelsea. Fucking amazing. I'm beaming. I'm talking about it. I'm beaming. And it is going to be a long trip. My bus, I have to be on the... I got a text that my mates picked me up at 1:15 in the morning to get down for the boat. I couldn't get trains. They were too expensive. I'm a tight ass, and I didn't get my Chelsea ticket till Monday. Just gone. So I'm not going to be going down on the trains. It is going to be a very early start. It's 24 hours out the house, basically, for this one. But it's going to be worth it. The boat's a class crack. The match is going to be class crack. I can't wait to do it one more time. And I'm going to go score prediction. I think there will be goals, because there's going to be freedom in the match. I'm going to go a little bit quirky. I'm going to go Newcastle 3-2. You heard it here first. I don't normally make a prediction like that, but I do think there's going to be goals. Both teams are going to just play with that freedom where you don't really give a shit anymore. It can either go that way, or it'll be the most boring 0-0 known to man. Regardless, so let's do our job. Try and finish above them awful Manx. Wouldn't that be an amazing way to end the season? Newcastle fans, let me know. I'm not going to talk about your thoughts on the season. That comes next week. Let me know your score predictions. Let me know whether you're going down. There's loads of fans going down without tickets. Let me know. I would love to see some people and get a beer. If anyone's on the boats, whack me up in the comments. That'd be great to have a big crack. I will buy you a pint if you're a subscriber. I will buy any subscriber a pint, because I'm humbled by every single one of you. Onwards and upwards for Black and White Banter going into next season. Let's do this away day one more time. Let's do one more match vlog to sign off what has been a fucking incredible season. Make whack that subscribe. And to quote Jacob Murphy, as I did at the start of this video, let's just have him one more time, because he summed it up perfectly.
Who'd have thought it?
Who'd have thought it? Who'd have fucking thought it? Away Eddie Howe's Champions League mags. I'll see you on the match vlog. Come on the boys!